Welcome to Open Books, the coziest corner in the world. Grab your favorite blanket, find a comfy spot, and let the magic of storytelling take you into a world of dreams. In a small ordinary town, there lived a little girl named Amy, whose life was filled with the routine of school and homework day after day. Yet, she always felt like something was missing, a bit of adventure and excitement. One day, on her way home from school, Amy discovered a path she had never seen before, curiosity driving her to venture down it. Lined with all sorts of peculiar flowers and plants, the path eventually led to a secluded park. In the center of the park stood an ancient carousel, somewhat worn but emitting a soft glow in the light of the setting sun. "Hello, young adventurer, welcome to the magic carousel," a gentle voice rang out. Amy looked around to see an elderly man with long white beard standing before her, dressed in a colorful robe, smiling at her. "Who are you? Where is this place?" Amy asked cautiously. "I am Morris, the guardian of this carousel." "You, my child, stand before a gateway to a marvelous world," Morris said mysteriously. "A marvelous world? That sounds really exciting." Amy's eyes sparkled. "Yes, but the journey might be a bit challenging." "Are you ready?" Morris asked with a smile, seemingly able to perceive Amy's inner desire. Amy's heart raced. She had always dreamt of adventure, and now, the opportunity was right in front of her. "I'm ready," she answered without hesitation. "Then, choose a horse." Morris waved his staff, and the carousel slowly began to turn, each horse emitting a faint glow. Amy stepped forward. Among all the magnificent horses, she chose one that looked the most ordinary, without any decorations. Its eyes seemed to hold wisdom, deeply drawing her in. "That is a wise choice, my child," Morris nodded. "The journey is about to begin, remember, courage and wisdom will be your best companions." The carousel spun faster and faster. Amy felt the surrounding scenery blur, a magical force enveloping her. Amy's heart pounded faster and faster as the carousel spun through each rotation, feeling herself drawn by an irresistible magical force. Then, everything settled, and she opened her eyes to find herself standing in a colorful, joyous, magical world. "Wow, where am I?" Amy exclaimed in astonishment, taking in the sight of unfamiliar exotic flowers and plants, the clouds in the sky resembling watercolor paintings. "Oh, hello there, new friend," a lively voice chimed in from behind her. Amy turned to see an adorable rainbow-colored rabbit standing on its hind legs, waving at her. "You're a talking rabbit." Amy gasped. "Of course, I'm Rainbow Rabbit BB, and this is the Rainbow Dreamland," the rabbit proudly declared. "Rainbow Dreamland?" Amy repeated curiously. "Yes. Here, anything whimsical is possible. But, we've recently run into a little trouble." BB's smile gradually turned solemn. "What trouble? Perhaps I can help?" Amy offered. "It's the Rainbow Bridge. It connects all our fantasy worlds, but now it's gone, and we need to retrieve it," BB explained. Just as Amy and BB were conversing, a fluffy white cloud drifted over, with a shy cloud fairy perched atop. "What are you talking about?" "Can I join in?" the cloud fairy asked gently. "Of course, I'm Amy, and we're planning to retrieve the lost Rainbow Bridge," Amy replied, smiling. "I'm Nilly. The Rainbow Bridge is crucial to our world, and I want to help too," the cloud fairy Nilly announced her participation. And so, they formed a team, encountering many challenges along the way, some requiring BB's wit, others needing Nilly's softness and agility. Amy discovered her inner courage and perseverance during the journey, becoming an indispensable teammate. They helped a group of cheerful bees find their lost larvae, played hide-and-seek with a lively band of sprites, and aided a gentle old deer trapped in the bushes. Each action was accompanied by laughter and joy, each friend's arrival adding infinite fun to the journey. Finally, in the glow of the sunset, they arrived at an unknown land, rumored to be the last place the Rainbow Bridge appeared. Amy took a deep breath, knowing that the real adventure was just beginning. Amy, Rainbow Rabbit BB, and Cloud Fairy Nilly arrived at the mysterious land where the Rainbow Bridge was rumored to have last appeared, known as the Phantom Realm. On this seemingly tranquil land, a faint mist lingered, surrounded by impenetrable forests, exuding an eerie and mysterious atmosphere. It looks like we're up against some serious challenges, Amy said nervously. But we've already overcome so many difficulties together, this time will be no different. BB encouraged. Nilly nodded, but a hint of worry still flickered in her eyes. As they stepped into the phantom realm, they felt its magic enveloping them. The surroundings began to distort and change. Suddenly, a massive river appeared before them, its waters dark and turbulent, with the shadow of the Rainbow Bridge seemingly on the other side. Is that the shadow of the Rainbow Bridge? Amy pointed to the distance. It seems so, but how do we get across? BB wondered. Then, a gust of wind blew, carrying a voice. Courage, wisdom, and friendship are the keys to passing through the phantom realm. The three companions exchanged smiles, understanding that only by standing united could they overcome this. I have an idea, we can make a raft. Nilly suggested. With the collective effort of the three, they quickly fashioned a makeshift raft using branches and vines around them. As the raft drifted along the turbulent river, they faced unprecedented challenges, with huge whirlpools and water monsters suddenly appearing. Don't give up, I'll distract them. Amy shouted. BB and Nilly respectively used their magic and wisdom to help Amy create opportunities, and finally, the three successfully navigated through the obstacles, and the raft finally reached the shore. I did it! Amy exclaimed excitedly. We did it together because we had courage and each other's companionship, BB said warmly. Standing at the entrance of the Rainbow Bridge, they saw the path ahead illuminated by the rainbow light, filled with pride and contentment in their hearts. They knew that it was the challenges along this journey that helped them understand the true meaning of courage and deepened their friendship. We've reached the Rainbow Bridge. What an unforgettable journey, Nilly exclaimed. Yes, because we bravely faced every challenge, Amy responded. In the glow of the Rainbow Bridge, they continued forward, filled with anticipation and hope for the future. This magical journey taught them the importance of courage, wisdom, and friendship, which would accompany them throughout their lives. Amy, Rainbow Rabbit BB, and Cloud Fairy Nilly stood at the beginning of the Rainbow Bridge, with the other end of the rainbow leading to the nostalgic carousel. Look, we've finally found our way home. Amy exclaimed excitedly. This journey has been truly incredible, Nilly responded with a sigh. Yes, but every adventure leaves something behind in our hearts when it ends, BB said affectionately. Step by step, they walked onto the Rainbow Bridge, its rainbow-colored light shimmering beneath their feet, filling them with warmth and strength. As they walked on this dreamlike bridge, Amy looked back on the challenges of their journey, each one making her stronger and braver. Suddenly, Mr. Morris appeared once again, still wearing his colorful robe, his face full of kindness. Amy, you've done so well, Morris smiled. Thank you, Mr. Morris. You've made my adventure dreams come true, Amy said, her eyes glistening with tears. This is not just a dream, it's also a journey of self-discovery. You've learned the importance of courage and perseverance, Morris said calmly. BB and Nilly also nodded to Morris, expressing their gratitude. Well, it's time to return to the real world, Amy. This journey will be a valuable experience for your growth, Morris said, reaching out to touch the carousel lightly. Suddenly, a beam of light enveloped Amy, gently carrying her in a spin. When the light faded, Amy found herself standing next to the carousel in the park. I'm back. Amy said softly, her heart filled with gratitude and new hope. As sunlight filtered through the leaves, shining on her face, Amy knew that although she had returned to reality, the changes in her heart were permanent. She learned that no matter what difficulties life brings, she must face them bravely, persevere, and cherish the love and support from friends and family. As Amy walked home, her steps light and her heart filled with beautiful memories of courage and adventure, she was ready to embrace every new morning in the future. That's the end of today's story. I hope you'll listen to this and fall into a deep sleep. If you enjoyed tonight's story, please like, subscribe and share this for us before you go to bed. Sleep tight, dream big, and may your night be filled with the most sweet dreams. Good night, my friends.